What's up, guys? Welcome and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be going over a video from Strong Successful Male off his Hit the Bricks channel. Without further ado, let's get it.
So here's a good one about a husband who gets to have the last laugh after his wife is now begging him to take her back after she wanted to initiate a divorce. And why did she want to initiate a divorce? Because she thought she could do better than him. And why did she think she could do better than him? Well, you're going to see in the story. Title: My wife left me after she got in shape and now wants to get back together. He says, I'm not sure why I'm posting this. I probably want some validation as my life turned upside down recently. I, a 32-year-old male, was married to my wife, a 33-year-old female, for 4 years, and we had a great marriage so far. I was madly in love with my wife. She fell into depression mainly due to her job in 2022. I tried to support her in every way and suggested her going to the gym or doing any kind of sports to distress. I had my own depressive episode before we got married, and what saved me was going to the gym. She agreed to that, and we started going there together. So this is a good guy. He sees she's unhappy. He's trying to offer solutions to help her, And yeah, hitting the gym, exercise, movement will make you feel better. That's why I'm a huge advocate of this.
Well, the husband wasn't wrong. We as men don't really need therapy the way women do, because we get therapy by lifting things, climbing things, chopping wood, etc. So he wasn't exactly wrong for making a suggestion. The problem was he didn't see what was coming. More on that in a second.
Will make you feel better. That's why I'm a huge advocate of this. I cannot go to the gym as frequent as I did in the past since my workload got heavier after my promotion. However, I tried best to be there for her. She used to be a bit chubby, which I loved, and after seeing some changes with her body, she started to go there regularly. It also helped her with depression, and she got better. I was really happy to see her get better and livelier. She looked more confident, got more aggressive in bed, and so on. So he's thinking, hey, this was a great thing I did getting her to go to the gym. She's transforming her body. She's happier. She's more aggressive in bed, more confident. Wonderful. What could go wrong? Well, watch this. However, after a while, that confidence level started to affect our relationship for worse. What could he possibly mean? She started going to the parties and going outside to a point she completely stopped doing her share in the house. What do you mean going to parties? Clubs, hang out with girlfriends and all that? Sounds like somebody's getting an ego. All of a sudden, she looks a lot better physically, getting more attention from guys. She's thinking, I don't have to treat him the way I used to. I don't have to do housework. I'm so beautiful, I'm so amazing.
Yep. And this is why you as a man should be very watchful, very mindful of the behavior of the women in your life, especially those who you are involved with romantically. Watch her changes in behavior, her changes in speech, the nuances. Be mindful, because they work in the shadows. Men are very overt in our communication. By contrast.
That preceded me seeing her getting flirty with a guy at a meetup that we went to. I communicate my feelings to her, and she dismissed these. Again, no good deed goes unpunished. She's helping her, and look what happened. That is unacceptable. Flirt with a guy right there in front of him. Talk about ultimate disrespect. After several of these, I had her sit down with me and told her that she is riding high on her newly found confidence and emotions right now. You're darn right. So this is multiple instances of this. This guy's going to be, I would have been like, look, you cut this shit out, we're fucking done. End of story. Right there's the door. Pack your shit.
Correct. That's exactly what he should have said. The problem here, though, is he thinks he's still talking to the woman he loved, not realizing that she is long gone.
I clearly state that she should not be making decisions or actions according to that confidence right now. I know it well. It was one of my worst traits. I used to be extremely emotionally driven in the past. I suggested we go to a marriage counselor, and all hell broke loose. She said vile things to me, like how she realized that she settled down with me after getting better and can do much better than me. This bitch! There you go. All of a sudden, she's getting more attention probably she ever has in her life from guys, and all of a sudden, I settled for you. Immediate attempting to monkey branch. Well, this is going to come back to bite her. She said, I'm insecure and other things. This woman used to be the sweetest person in the world, and I was shocked after hearing these things she said to me. There you go. Which tells me that if she looked physically like she does now when she was younger, she never would have given you the time of the day. But when she was obviously, you said chubby, and that didn't bother you, All of a sudden, she was the sweetest girl in the world. Not so sweet. She filed for divorce the following month, and I did not hear much from her other than some lawyer talk. I mean, on the one hand, this poor guy is ripping his heart out. He's been good to her, loving, loyal, all that, and this is what the thanks he gets. On the other hand, this is actually a blessing. Our court seeing is scheduled to be next month, and my lawyer told me there is a high chance it'll be concluded then. There's not much to share. Similar income, only shared asset is a joint account, similar savings, and no kids. House is my mom's, so it's out of division. Well, thank God the house is in the mom's name. I accept that my marriage is going to end like that. Last week she called crying and told me she regrets everything. Huh? What's with the 180? Does she suddenly visited by the ghost of relationship past or marriage past or whatever it was? Why the sudden change? I have an idea. Probably the guy that she liked, or guys, guess what? Weren't interested in her. They probably just want to bang her and toss her to the side of the road. Now she wants back. Has to be it. She apologized over and over again, but I felt disappointed. Not angry, not sad, but just disappointed. She did not text me or call me even once during the divorce started. I didn't even know where she was since then. She just left the home. Yeah, she's off on the freaking the dick train, getting as much of that as possible.
Yeah, that's right. She was riding that cock carousel, that rooster roller coaster, until the centrifugal force threw her ass off. I don't feel sorry for her.
I told her there is no going back now. She's been messaging me nonstop. My family supports my decision and tells me I should not back down. Well, good for your family. My in-laws were shocked when they heard about the divorce, and they're now telling me to rethink everything. Yeah, we'll see. Back to the in-laws. It's not their business. Their daughter effed up. You've been a great, loving, supportive, loyal husband to her, and this is how she treats you, and you're just supposed to take her back? Not happening. I will 99.9% not back down, but I said just looking for validation and maybe wanted to vent. Thank you for reading. Now, we're going to have an update in a moment, but I'm convinced she thought she was just such an amazing hot shit that she can get any guy, and obviously didn't work out with the guy she really wanted. Isn't that amazing? This guy's helping her out. She transforms her body. She looks good, and instead of it making their marriage better, she uses it to destroy it. The egos is just unbelievable. Immediate monkey branching. Now to the update. He says, we are officially divorced. Good for you, bro. You deserve far better. You're in your early 30s. You got your whole life ahead of you. She's in her early 30s, and guess what? Even if she looks good, that body's winding down. Her prime has gone bye-bye. There was almost a share, so it went smooth as butter, according to my lawyer. I never talked to her other than through the lawyers as much as she wanted to talk to me. She tried to talk to me one-on-one and get closure, but I don't want to do that. What fucking closure? She's the one that talked down you, treated like crap, said she settled for you, and she's the one who wanted to divorce you. What closure? No, she just wanted to talk to you, cry, wear you down, you take her back. Nope. It's not that I do not care why she left me, what she did during that time. I just do not want to know. I've been living without her for a few months now. At first, it was difficult, and I cried all night some days, but after a few months, I feel like I came to accept everything. What peace will it give me to learn, and why, when I already had accepted everything other than her hurting me? For once, I want to prioritize my peace of mind in the whole process. You mean put yourself first? That's a good idea. You earned it. My parents and friends are here to support me, and so I'm glad that I have such a great support circle. Awesome. As far as what my plans are now, renovate my office room in the house, get back to the gym, and live my best life. I've been wanting to renovate my office room for a while now, and that's what I'll start with. I started hitting the gym at the same time. I believe my body is good, but I have some extra fat. Bro, you had your heart broken. Your marriage ended after 4 years because of her. It wasn't your fault. She's an a-hole. Complete and total selfish a-hole, and now she's alone. Let her suffer.
Yes! 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 Yes!
And that's great. You're trying to rebuild your life, hitting the gym and all that. You'll get better. Dieting proved itself difficult because I'm a tiramisu addict. For the dating part, I uploaded a few apps and tried out how I'm doing. I got decent numbers of matches, but realized I do not feel like doing it right now. I'll focus on my own hobbies, well-being, and ones for now. Thank you all for your support and help in the past. Well, bro, take it one day at a time. I wouldn't be dating right now. Still work on yourself. Hit the gym, do all that work, spend time with your friends, your bros, your family, people that had your back. Clean up that office of yours. Figure out where things went wrong and all that, and then you can start dating again because you're obviously a relationship guy. And put down the fucking tiramisu or chocolate cake or whatever you like to eat. That's only going to add more layers to your stomach there. You know, keep it at a minimum. But there you go, guys. Look what he did for her and immediately how she treated him. But I like the fact he didn't take her back. I'm sure every fiber of his being was trying to tell him to take her back. Nope, he didn't do that. He has principles, and that's good. Now, real quick, a few comments here. One guy says, when the person who chooses to leave wants closure, just shut the door and keep it shut. They only want to make themselves feel better about their decision, no matter how bad it screwed you over. Bigger and better things to look forward to, OP, all the best. Exactly. Another one. Her ego got the better of her. She thought she'd get in shape and all men would be dropping at their knees for her. Wrong. It's a tough world out there. She thought the grass was greener. She fucked up. Another one. The guy she thought was better probably used her and dumped her, which in turn opened her eyes to the fact that she destroyed her life. Good on you, OP, for keeping your self-respect and not becoming her plan B. Right. Don't ever be a plan B, gentlemen. And last one, good on you for knowing your worth and standing up for yourself. I don't know you, but after reading your post, I can tell you're a strong-willed person. Congrats and great job. Keep moving forward and don't look back, and things will fall into place. I wish you happiness. I'm glad you had such a supportive circle. Amen. So there you go, guys. He handled this well. I'm sorry it happened to him, but, you know, in a way, he'll probably look back one day and say, you know what? That's the best thing that ever happened to me. I dodged a missile because I could have been married to her, and now my life is infinitely better. Early 30s, he can rebuild. He's not getting hard in the divorce. Sure, it's humiliating and all that, but you know what? I guarantee you, it ain't over. She's still going to be reaching out to him. He'll probably have to block her soon enough, but she got what she deserved. So there you go, guys. It's amazing the egos that can come about when all of a sudden the attention and validation comes from, you know, her transforming her body. But all's well ends well.
Again, I want to give a big shout out to Strong Successful Male, or SSM as he's affectionately known. And I'm going to leave a link down to all 3 of his channels pinned to the top comment. Stop by, say hi, and tell him I sent you. There are a lot of life lessons to be learned from today's episode, fellas. And I'm going to do in the next episode a real deep dive into the pathology that the OP, or the original poster, ran into in this whole scenario. But for right now, since I have your attention, we want to give a big shout out to the OP. Because the only 2 things he could have done that would have made this even better than the way it played out, which actually, in his case, was probably the best case scenario. As we all know, men get crushed in the family courts. Men get destroyed in divorce court. But he made it out relatively unscathed. What did he do right? Well, number 1, he married someone with roughly identical income. Alimony goes the way of the dodo bird when that happens. Number 2, he never got her pregnant. Now, I don't know if it was a fertility issue. He didn't raise it. He didn't tell us. But the fact that there were no kids involved when this split happens allowed them to neatly cut right down the middle and go their separate ways. Fantastic. Also, there was no dispute over the property because the house was in his mom's name. Shout out to this guy for graduating summa cum laude from the Hakimi School of Asset Protection. Shout out to him. And good job for mom, who probably didn't like the girl to begin with. Mom probably saw right through her like a clean window and said, you know what, baby? You guys pick whatever house you want. And when it's time to sign, I'll be the one to sign everything and pay the closing costs. That one move right there cut the legs out from underneath of her, especially after getting pumped and dumped by Chad and Tyrone, and they didn't want her neither. So, what does she have? Brand new body, okay, good for her. But the guy she thought she was leveling up to only wanted to skeet off in her or on her face. Now she's realizing when she wipes her face off with the baby wipes, oh my God, I threw away a guy who was there for me when I was a fat chick. Nah, our boy has too much self-respect and too strong of a circle of influence to let him make bad decisions twice. So you're not coming back. Never take them back, guys. Never take back a woman who thinks she's too good for you. Because if she comes back and you take her back, trust me when I tell you, disrespect, the lack of appreciation can only 10x from there. That's the only thing it can do. Women don't learn from their mistakes. They only learn to be sneakier the second time around. So shout out to our OP, shout out to Strong Successful Male, and shout out to you for tuning in today. That said, that's my time. Like the video, comment down below. Share this video with a friend and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you got any left for the week, hype the video. Never let your brother suffer in silence when the truth can set him free. Networkers, we working. Until next time.